Everybody, hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Row. This is going to be your reading for April the 4th, 2024. Hope everybody is well. Okay, so we're going to do an energy check-in for tonight because I wasn't able to come on yesterday. And then the next couple of videos should be your eclipse. I'm cutting it kind of close, but because I don't really want to do a reading too close to the eclipse. I really should be doing it tonight, but I'm not mentally or spiritually prepared to do the eclipse reading tonight. Okay. All right. Um let's just get some cards. Let's just see what comes out. Hope everybody is well. For the people who do not know, I follow and practice Vedic sidereal, not Western astronomy or astrology anymore. And for that reason, the sun is still in Pisces until April the 14th. All right. Then it will move to Aries season. And that will be like April the 14th through May the 14th. So it's like a 2-week difference between Western and Vedic. And yeah. So it's kind of like whatever comes out. Let's just throw some stuff out and see. Because I wasn't going to do a reading tonight, but now we have been in Mercury retrograde since April the 1st. So that is like what, 3.5 days, 4 days. All right. And Vedic sidereal, Mercury retrograde is in Pisces. For Western astronomy, astrology, Mercury retrograde is in Aries, I believe they say. Okay. So this is in reverse. I just wish things were different. So now, with Mercury being retrograde right now, okay, somebody who wished something was different, it may just need to be how it is for right now, okay? Um, please watch my other videos where I talk a lot about everything, all right? I've already done your Mercury retrograde in Pisces video. Go and watch that. I did you a couple of zodiac roll calls last month and for April already. Okay, so go and take a look at that. But somebody here, or just the energy right now, is just that it needs to stay like it is. So this may be something that you're thinking or feeling, that you want things to be different. Maybe the way that they feel, maybe the way that they're not saying how they feel, the way that they're lacking in their communications, expressing their feelings and emotions. This also can be you. Um, just the time and the place. Maybe you've met somebody and it's just not the right timing. Um, but for whatever reason, the first card is the strongest and it's coming out in reverse. So now that may still not negate how somebody truly feels on your behalf or somebody else's behalf. So you want to make sure that somebody actually is there for you and that really likes you and wants to be in a relationship. All right, so let's keep it real. Don't have or be in some type of Neptune energy where you're just fantasizing about a person or a situation and it's not going to um come to a conclusion as being a partnership or dating that person or whatever the case may be. Okay, so I don't want to lose you. So it also is seeming as it's coming out that somebody needs to get through something. Now, for everybody, it may not have anything personally to do with you. Maybe one of you have came out or broken up from some type of relationship or going through some type of personal issue, um, possibly dealing with romance. It also can be financial. Some people don't like to try and be in relationships or get to know somebody, and they don't got no money to spend. Okay, because two different people that may also affect their ego, you know, especially guys, right? A lot of times they may tend not to date. They may ooh, excuse me, somebody want to talk. They may also, in a sense, withdraw from you, especially if their money is not right. hmm Because as you know, a lot of females yap, 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 yap. Oh, he don't got no money. He broke. He this. He that. He, you know what I'm saying? Um, and that can affect somebody's feelings and emotions and their ego. So maybe somebody here is they don't want to lose you. That can be, emotionally, physically, and a sense of connectedness. Okay. Let's keep going. Please keep in mind anything I say also can be vice versa. Um, Now, this is a general reading, right? So, as a collective, things are not different. Things are pretty much the same or getting worse, right? So, us as a collective, we don't want to lose our jobs. We don't want to lose our career. We don't want to lose our family. We don't want to lose our housing. Um, we, of course, even whatever religious denomination you believe in or practice, or stand 10 toes down for, okay? You don't want to lose your connectedness to source, the divine, um, the ultimate, or whatever your religious practice is, right? So right now, you don't want to lose that sense of connectedness, because that's what you're working for ultimately. Um, and it don't matter what religion you are, your goal as any religion is to become closer to it, right? Let's see. I still don't have all the answers. That's why I said what I said a few minutes ago. Even you don't have all the answers right now. Whatever that you're trying to complete, accomplish, achieve, start up, uh, acquire, inquire about, even if it's toward job, career, your children, raising your children, change in your economics, um, trying to figure out what's best for you, if it's toward about education, even if it's about your job and career right now. We all don't have the answers, and don't let anybody here that portrays as giving a tarot reading or oracle reading tell you that they do, because they don't. Okay. Now, for some of you, if this is regarding love and relationships or even dating, you still don't have all the answers from this person you're dating. Mm-mm. You may emotionally feel, um, and intuitively, for a lot of you with your third eye, that they don't want to lose you. But are they really doing anything about the connection? Because I don't feel that they are, especially with the first card coming up, that they just wish that things were different, but it's in reverse. Okay. Because they don't have the answers that you're looking for right now to explain their self to you, or to explain, uh, I don't want to say what they need from you, but what they want the situation to be. Because they're also looking for answers within. And remember, all answers come from within. Yes. Yeah, I know I'm right. You are right. Thank you as confirmation. Mm. Now, this also can be something that you said to them through a conversation, some type of action that maybe you did toward a person, um, where that you shown them some right steps, the right way, the start of a new journey as a sense of a spiritual awakening, um, Like I said, it could have been a conversation that you had with this person. Don't have to be recent. This also could be somebody from the past. It could be with a family member, a best friend, a coworker, um, saying something to a boss, an employer, right? A manager, where that you maybe some of you were suggesting an idea and they were being very temperamental, and now that they quieted it theirself and thought about it, they see that you were right. Now again, if this is about love, relationships, or something like that, um, somebody is here is seeing that you are or was right. They do. Now, just because Vesta told you that you are, okay, most of you, that you are right, don't mean that you need to go back and rub it in the person's face. Not during no Mercury retrograde, and especially not during an eclipse. Oh, they're a very jealous person. This is the first time we've seen this card. This is still, of course, a new deck for me. So we haven't seen all of the cards yet. Okay. So you are right in that they are very jealous. Now, some of you can be telling your own self, you know, during your own intuitive talk that you have, how we talk to ourselves and everything like that. Um, that this person is jealous. Now, some of you, this can be how you were thinking about an ex, and that's part of the reason why you knew you had to separate or why it broke up. hmm Now, this person also can be telling you, maybe you said something to the extent where that, you know, maybe it's an action or something that they said very slick and sly, like, right? And it gave you an intuitive sense like this person is very possessive and jealous. Um, mhm. Just remember that. You make my heart full. All right, let's put down another row, and you can determine whether the top row is you and whether the bottom row can be the person or situation you're thinking about. So next we have, if I asked you to stay, would you leave? Some of you may have had a person already tell you, um, because they don't want to be upfront, okay, that they do want love and relationship in their life. For some of you, this person may have already told you in some type of way, well, I know you're going to leave me anyway. hmm That stems from a sense of codependency that they have in a relationship due to emotions, uh, or lack of emotions being given or shown, um, or shown to. Okay. And this is why they feel, okay, that's why they feel a sense of abandonment or have a sense of abandonment issues. hmm Now, you know, this also can be some of you where an ex is wanting to communicate to you or come back and communicate to you, and they're asking for reconciliation. Maybe. Okay. So for some of you, maybe. Now that card is gray, so I'm gonna go with my intuitive third eye and say that's a very gray area for you or your person, whichever role you feel you are. Um, they're in a very gray area right now about either asking you to stay with them as a sense of being committed and starting a relationship or reconciliation, or risk losing you. Um, because they know some things about themselves that they need to fix or to heal or to mend, especially with this green card, as a very jealous person. Now, I will say it's different levels to jealousy. None of them are good. Okay. Um, that's like saying you can only be a little bit of gluttony. Okay. um, or you can just steal a little bit. Either you're stealing or you're not stealing, right? So jealousy is jealousy. Um, but somebody here is in a gray area. Like I said, somebody here may not know if they're ready to commit, uh, to try that, or to start a relationship over again, or a new relationship. Okay, so somebody here is either giving wrongful advice or they're taking wrongful advice, or they're in a sense of realization that the advice, as a sense of wisdom and clarity, well, I can't say that. Somebody here was taking or is in the middle of taking wrongful advice. This is why they're in the gray area of maybe. Okay, so this information or conversation can be taking place with another, with a family member, a guy friend, a girl best friend, you know, um, groups of people in somebody's neighborhood or a community where they live, right? And you know how everybody can gather together outside and everybody be talking and stuff like that, and people be listening to what other people say as a third party type of conversation. But hopefully we're going to clarify, hopefully that this person does not listen to some wrong advice, because they're already in a gray area, and if they take this wrong advice, it's going to most likely push them to a no. Now, again, with the wrongful advice and then you are right, one of you are right and one of you is wrong. So I'll let you be the determining factor of who is who. But, um, this person down here also can be like they're recognizing their own wrongful advice that they're telling their own self. Okay. And this is why they're in a gray area of saying maybe. hmm I worry about us a lot. And somebody here also could have taken somebody else's advice over yours, and now it landed them in this type or particular predicament. I'm open to compromise. And you see the number two here, which I can be like a two of wands, two of swords. But at least somebody is or will begin to be more open to compromising, coming out of that gray area. Um, but I don't like to see that they're worrying about either their self a lot, or both of you as reconciliation is coming back together as a couple, or starting out a new relationship worrying about the two of you. Because that can be like, hey, I'm worrying about us, like, this is a new relationship, I haven't been in one for a long time, I just left a bad relationship coming from a heartbreak, you know but they're leaning right now that I see to being more open to it. All right, the last card is I just dream and wish for everything. So that don't, that can include you being in this person's life or vice versa. But they also can be, uh, in a sense, manifesting, you know, better financial, uh, better finances in their life, um, can be, dreaming up their dream home, their dream car, dreaming that they want to start a family, dreaming about you and them moving in together, just probably for some of you seeing y'all together as a couple. But they just dream and wish for everything right now. And anytime you have a person that is dreaming for anything and everything, just be realistic to yourself that it may not include you. Okay. Because you don't know fully if you are this person's actual manifestation according to their spiritual journey. Okay. Because remember that each one of us walking around still have a lot of life lessons to go through and to learn. And this is why we are or do go into marriages and partnerships and relationships and things like that. We go through trials and tribulations when it comes to pursuing education, um, fluctuations in jobs and switching jobs and careers. Because if you think about it, as a human being, we outgrow everything at some point of time. You do. You even outgrow your clothes. You outgrow your shoes sometimes. You get to a certain shoe size and then your foot don't grow anymore. But a lot of things we outgrow. We are supposed to grow, right? Um, So you want to make sure that this is something that you would want to be committed to, and also this person. All right. You already know. Okay. So some of you may already know the answer, which is if this person is really a person for you um coming up, okay, for as a relationship or reconciliation. It seems like one of you have already made up your mind, but the other person have not. Okay, it didn't let me get a lot of good shuffle in. Queen of Cups, there she go. So I'm open to compromise emotionally, um, mentally, hmm also heartfelt. Queen of Cups is always going to be a sense of unconditional love, like a lot of us does have for family and for our children, right? And especially, always keep it for yourself first, because if you don't have unconditional love for for your own self, it's gonna be very hard to really extend that out to the next person. hmm Somebody here is having a very hard time opening up emotionally, sharing their heart. I worry about us a lot. I worry about myself a lot. This person may worry about you a lot. They also are really worrying about, I feel, with the Queen of Cups coming out, also can be you about their emotional um, outlet. Okay. Which is sharing their feelings and emotions, which is vulnerability. Somebody here don't necessarily have to be a sun sign, but definitely can be a moon, because your feelings and emotions are connected to your mom. Okay, how you deal with love, your feelings and emotions, how you either hold them in or how you express them, how you articulate your feelings and emotions. All that is a sense of giving or receiving, um, as a sense of nurturing, right? So somebody here also can be having some problems about being vulnerable, about being nurturing to somebody else. Now, one person may not have any problems with it, but somebody here may. We have the Page of Wands. Speaking of children, so one of you also can be recently or have separated from, your ex-wife, ex-husband, baby mama, baby daddy. And the new stage or next level of somebody's frequency and or vibration here is to come out of a page energy and to fully be more expressive. Now, not for all, but we all know this can be a lot of times very hard for masculines. Not all, okay? Not all of them. Um, But then you have some divine feminines that don't like very emotional, nurturing, and caring masculines. They say they too sweet, they too kind, they too mushy, grow a backbone. Oh, you too soft. hmm But then when they get somebody that cuss them out and fuss and argue and fight and all this stuff, eventually they do get tired of it. That also can lead to spiritual, mental, physical abuse. Um, then they don't want that either. Mhm. So either one of those type of scenarios I just described can be where one of you came from um, a situation or a relationship where either somebody here tried to really express and fulfill that role as caring and nurturing, and the other person as a queen of cups, and the other person was acting like a page, where somebody adored and very caring and nurturing one person, and then the other person gave reciprocation like, oh, okay, thank you. Or somebody tells them I love you, or do some nurturing and very caring and very appreciative uh, gifts, or open up and be very vulnerable, and the other person dogged it out and didn't appreciate the expressiveness, so that made that person close off. This is why there somebody here could be in a gray area, like maybe I don't know if I ever want to do that again. Especially a person giving their heart chakra and to another person, and the other person reciprocates very minutely, very minor page, very minorly. And then you have the heart chakra of I'm a very jealous person. So somebody also can have came from a relationship or situation where somebody was intentionally making their partner jealous, okay, just to probably get or spark an emotional um, reaction out of them, which is a very wrong thing to do, because that also will end up closing somebody off by the heart chakra, because you're playing with fire, the first word that they told me, and then that is not the type of right reciprocation or giving of a heart chakra that you would do, which is to purposely make your mate jealous. Okay, there you go. Five of Wands. Jealousy, conflict, anger. Also can be a form of resentment, conflict, letting other people in y'all business. Okay. Uh, letting other people's input come into play. Wrongful, thank you, Angel. Wrongful advice. Five of Wands. Because each one of these people, not all of them is going to have the right advice. Maybe none of them is going to have the correct advice. Why? It's because it's not their place to input conflict or opinion or give wisdom and or clarity. It's too many people. Now, somebody here also can be leaving this behind, which is they got too many people, like I said, in their business. It don't have to be, like personal. It can be issues. Okay, like two of them can be, um, one of them can be finances, one of them can be job and career, as each one of these wands, okay? Not necessarily the people, but it also can be the people. But each wand can represent a lot of different issues and things as conflicts, where that somebody here is trying to get this Five of Wands energy away from them or out of their life, or to fix on it, especially like if it's career, job, placement, finances, past debts. One of them can be like child support, exes, okay? Whatever the Five of Wands can be. Now, a lot of times I see the Five of Wands also can be internal conflict, where that somebody can be battling their own self, um, um, which is to learn how to be more compromising, um, to be in a more better frequency of a heart field chakra, hmm instead of a jealous field heart chakra. Working on their manifestation is very good to keep our vivid dreams and intuition and intuitive sense, right? We never want to discard that or don't listen to it or be inspired as a sense of inspiration for our dreams and our imagination, our creativity. All of that is linked also to our heart and our third eye, our sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is also going to be linked to these wands, which is where we get our energetic action. So, somebody here also has the page of wands in reverse. Um, like I said in the beginning, somebody here is not taking action or taking that first step forward towards some type of commitment and or reconciliation, or even taking the next step forward yet into fulfilling their dreams and everything that they wish for. Mhm. If this is not about a love relationship, because it's about the love and nurturing that we will have for ourselves first. And once we have and believe in that, then we can dream or continue to dream and wish for everything that we want as a form of strong manifestation. Not taking small itty bitty steps as a page, but full blown Queen of Cups energy. Now, this also can be a conflict where somebody don't know the gray area of maybe, okay, to keep their friends and family or something like that out of their business as giving them wrongful advice. And also can be somebody here that is realizing too, um, to stop hanging around these people or allowing these issues from other people to affect their life. So now we have Seven of Wands, an investment. I feel that either somebody is going to plant some type of seed here as a sense of, or if they have already, Seven of Pentacles, have or will continue to invest some type of time, money, and energy into this situation. This is also either you or this other person. They're waiting on like the harvest or the reciprocation of all the hard work and things like that that they have done in the past to kind of catch up with them and reap the benefits from it. So that can be like starting a job and you're gaining more hours or months or weeks on the job. So then now you'll be like 6 months employed, 8 months, a year, 2 years. So this also can be like a sense of waiting on an accumulation of growth, okay, which can be time and effort and also an investment, whether that is into financial, such as Bitcoin, allegedly, stocks, bonds, whatever the case may be. Somebody here, even if this is a love relationship or into oneself, take the time to continue to invest and love into yourself. Don't allow other people issues that they got going on um, to hinder your own growth or to stop your own personal journey. Whether they want to or don't want to reconcile, or whether they want to start up a love relationship or not. Okay, continue to invest into yourself. But somebody is that the Tower? No, it's the Mr. DeVille. Yeah, but least the devil comment here is in reverse, where that I still don't feel that that's good or bad. I mean, it's good, but still can be bad because of the card itself. All right. Now, it can just be that you're a Capricorn or somebody else is a Capricorn, but somebody here, like I said before, could have been or is very jealous or possessive. Also, can have different levels of codependency, whether it's on intimacy, having a lot of people around, dating a lot of people, you know, very type of weird sense of attachments. Um, can't detach from somebody once a relationship or whatever is broken off. They may have had a hard time trying to disattach themselves or unattach themselves from that person and or move on. And for some of you, it can be that you meet this person and they're just coming out of a sense of detachment. hmm Can be toward this Queen of Cups here, who is or did leave their life, or they had to leave their life, and you could meet this person, okay? And what they're coming from is a hard time to reattach or to reinvest into not internal conflict, okay? I mean outside conflicts, but working on the internal conflict to reattach themselves and invest into love and relationship again. This is why even the Page of Wands is in reverse. Like they're making less than minimal effort and action and investment. Now, everything I said also can be you, where that some of you may say, hey, bottom of the deck is the lovers. That's what I'm saying. Some of you can be like, hey, I really don't want to attach myself um, emotionally back to a relationship and or person. I'm really taking the time to get ready to reap the benefits of what I have been doing for myself, mentally, spiritually, getting used to being alone, nurturing and caring for myself, not having to worry about another person as a mate. But your other person can be feeling like this too. Now, for some of you, if this is an ex coming back into your life, they want to reinvent. And I'm not trying to speak highly of an ex because they're an ex for a reason. Just and you already know that. Yes. They may come in and want to reciprocate and collaborate and work on and build on this again, and may not show any forms of um, attachment or toxicity to you. They may even come in and do some type of investment into the relationship and act like they really are not invested into you as much as they used to be. hmm It can be because they haven't cut everybody else off in their life yet anyway. That don't mean they don't have love for you, but are they in love? Because remember, those are two different things. Because the Lover's card is in reverse. So either a choice needs to be made or has it been made, like I said in the beginning. Um, or for right now, this relationship is like at a pause, is what the teenagers say now, like pause. Okay. Because neither one of you may want it more than the other, but it's no conclusion here yet. It's still a waiting period. So that can be in the month of July, that maybe that both of you can surpass this energy, or one person feels better to start feeling, showing their feelings and emotions and being more invested into love, and you will really start to feel and see and enjoy the reciprocation from that. um but it's still a waiting period. Seven of Pentacles. Now the seven plus the three here will be a Ten of Pentacles. So it can be, like I said, some of you are waiting, fighting through other people's applications to get yours seen so you could be called for an interview, and then you'll be able to invest into this company as an employee. Seven plus the three, you'll get the Ten of Pentacles, and where you will have a sense of money, change in your finances. Okay, because we do have Jupiter that will be moving to Taurus, Vedic Sidereal, May the 1st. Okay, so anything after May the 1st would be better anyway. 7 days, it can be a change in some type of direction here, because there's a little bit of hiccup still with the Five of Wands in concern energy. It could be 7 weeks from today. Will that still take through July? Uh, well, no, that will take into June. So still, like I said, anything after May. No choices being made. Um, with the Lovers in card in reverse, I feel that even if some of you have been intimate with this person or did some type of hanging out with them, drinking with them, some type of vice with them, such as intimacy, you know, street drugs, or some level of toxicity, can also be like, you're in a third party situation, or this person is not over somebody else, or they're still involved having some conflicts with their ex, or this can be you. um this is like a pivotal moment right now with these eclipse going on whether this can turn into the Lover's card in the upright. So if I was you, as Vesta, I would suggest, for entertainment and educational purposes only, to just wait and see. Seven of Pentacles. Because you don't want the sense of attachment as the Mr. DeVille card here. You want the sense of attachment rather as the Queen of Cups. But since she did come in the first card, it can be obtained. You're just going to have to kind of go with the flow. So we are the World in reverse, which is like the World card in reverse. And like I said, it's not this is not over. It's not completed. Whether this is you or the other person, somebody still here needs a cycle to complete. Okay. Now we have the Stress card in reverse. Do what you need to do for yourself, of course. Okay. Uh don't stress about it. you know, you've done what you could so far as making small, medium, large type of investment. You gave some time, maybe you spent some money, and that can be maybe putting gas in your car or buying lunch, buying dinner, whatever the case may be. Okay, as a Seven of Pentacles, I feel that the other person may have also too, but don't make it an extra stressful moment, not on yourself or the other person. And it's because some things still need to be worked out if this is meant to be. Yep, see there? Completion in reverse. Finding the missing piece of the puzzle, which is, do this person make your heart full? Are they asking their self, do you make their heart full? Somebody still here don't have all the answers. This is why the completion card is in reverse. If you both knew the answers, then the puzzle would be complete here. And you would want a relationship or communication to be stress free. Okay, you would want the energy and the frequency between you and somebody else or your scenario to be stress free. um a more happy-go-lucky type of collaboration or getting together or working something out or working on this. Okay, you don't want to work on something that's stressful. I kept talking about receptivity, and there it go. Because they was giving me the word of receptivity. Somebody here is still closed off to love. Now you may be saying, well, I'm not really closed off. That's too many. You may be saying, well, I'm not really closed off to love. But if you already abundance, that's why they made me put it back. Now, bottom of the deck is morality in reverse. Um, Somebody here is going to understand morally or needs to understand morally that the right thing to be and what to do. Okay, because being stressful and jealous and being in a gray moment, don't know if it's a yes or a no, all of that is suspect, right? Listening to wrong advice, listening to people, keeping complicated situations and people in their life, being closed off emotionally. And like I said, this also can be about somebody here understanding the abundance of a love relationship. And look what's up under here. There will be another date in or coming together, a sense of being able to reconnect. But it may come after y'all disconnect or you're in the middle of disconnecting right now. Um, you may feel that you're right. The other person may be listening, like I said, to somebody that's wrong. Somebody here also may have to get turned down by another person that they try to reconnect to understand on truly what their more abundant path is or with who. But like I said, um, celebration is coming up. So some of you, it can be a yes to a job application, a sense of graduation, going out with your friends or family, having a good time, going to a birthday party or something like that, right? Stress in reverse. Time to be happy. But then after this, you have the Hermit card. The Hermit card, and then making a rightful decision, doing what's right. Somebody also can be in some legal financial issues, such as a separation, divorce, alimony, child support, um, having to move, trying to buy a house. Because the Justice card also can be a job application being approved, with the merchant scales here. So, somebody is trying to seek the guidance and the wisdom, like I said here. About what makes them happy and understanding that the wisdom of possibly leaving other situations or exes in their past and leave it in the past so that they can go toward enlightenment of a new day. Now, I do have Aquarius, Virgo here, Gemini, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's just what I see. Did I say Leo and Sag? All right, let's end it with the door. Remember that this was just an energy check-in. Um, I'm just going to throw one of these out. Let's see. I'm going to throw these out real quick. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Um, The main male, number one, that's my Emperor card. Oh, is that the ring? It is. Mm-hmm. Unexpected income in reverse. So this can be a type of separation, like a divide of materials, or what you call it? Like somebody here can be going through a separation and or divorce, where that the home and the belongings are being separated. Okay, so this main male may have taken a loss. I got the ring here in a divine feminine style, so it also can be maybe a divine feminine here may be taking a loss financially. Um, but this is also, like I said, somebody here waiting to not necessarily propose marriage, but to propose a commitment. Now, it can be either or, but with unexpected income in reverse, this person is working their way back up in their finances. Okay, probably also is trying to plan some type of change to work at another place or somewhere where there'll be a little bit more financially abundant in their paycheck. But somebody here may not even see yet that they don't know yet that they are going to commit. Hmm. I'm telling you early, but this person, this is going to be unexpected abundance for them, which is to actually to do commit to you and or vice versa. The mask is coming off, a sense of reveal, and it's the number 5 on here, but if you count the pentacles, it's 10 of them with the rainbow. See the rainbow here too? Abundance. And somebody here is not expecting this. Because when you are on your correct path with the right soulmate, commitment, whatever the case, or however you want to say it, your abundance literally change. Because thank you, angels, you be stress free. You're completing cycles on your journey. You're doing another completion of the puzzle. It's going to be unexpected. Your receptivity, the lotus flower in the middle here, see that? That's also located on the throat because you can see the outline of her body here. Let me cover that up for YouTube try and flag me. But you see the outline of her body, but the locust flower is going from her sacral all the way up to her throat. So somebody has to speak into existence that they want this relationship as a form of completion and also relationship. You see the colors of the blue here? The only way that this can be this is that somebody here has to complete the puzzle and speak it here. Okay. They have to say that they want it, because if you see the other blue here, it's the receptivity of true feelings and emotions. And this is the morality here. Somebody's morals, beliefs, traditions, dogmas may be affected. So it can be some religions, it can be that's different, it can be age different, it can be a social distance, with that, you're a totally different type of social person than the other person, or the type of people that they hang around, or whatever, or friends is totally different than what you would do. But it can be some morals that may be a cause to all this, but it is in reverse. So that's going to be different for everybody. But then I do have the adventure card over there. And if you can see, you got more rainbow. Now, I do see, before I let you go, I just want to clarify. Let's check the bottom of the deck, which is bad health. Now, this also could be, with K2 being in Virgo. Again, Vedic Sidereal. Pay attention to your health right now. That's the most important. This also could be, maybe this person may have an unexpected medical bill that may come into play. That may be a part of that Five of Wands. So it can be all different types of things, okay? But Seven of Pentacles is the time to just kind of wait it out. I'm going to get one for you and one for the other person. Thank you again so much if you watch this live or if you catch this on the rebound. I appreciate all the likes, and even in the, sorry. And even in the comments, if you leave me a comment. All right, this can be you or them, is in reverse again with the sun, because we're about to have the eclipse. Surrender, low self-esteem. So this is what somebody is working on, actually. They need to know that they deserve success, love, and abundance. There go that word again. And to set intentions, I feel, by speaking it. To identify and for them to release any remnants of low self-esteem. So this is what somebody is working on. This is why the Queen of Cups came out first. Whether that's you or somebody else. But I really feel for a lot of you, it's going to be the person you're thinking about. Even if it's a family member, a co-worker, your manager, um, a best friend, your ex, before they, try to come to you to reconcile. The bottom of the deck is, what is that? Surrender to passion. So somebody here is scared to surrender to passion. Get out of their head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. That's why the receptivity card is in reverse. Somebody is not letting their actual passions ignite them. This is also why your Page of Wands was in reverse. This card was in the upright, which is surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strength, attractiveness, and power. So, like I said, somebody here know they're right, okay? But keep your eyes trained on yourself. Keep your own strength and your attractiveness and your power to yourself. Don't go around smushing it in everybody's face if it comes back that you're right and that they were wrong and that the other person took wrongful advice. Because that's going to be like a power play or a power trip. And it's gonna be like an ego trip, okay? Because this person may already have some self-esteem issues. This still also can be vice versa. But they're building up their confidence, though. They are. And sooner than some people, and or later, somebody will begin to be more, um, not only passion led, but their passion that needs to ignite in their belly is going to help to produce more financial, spiritual, and love abundance. Okay? All right. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.